Hi everybody and welcome to Module 4. I have gone into the module, which I want you to do too, and I've printed the module checklist. Just wanted to model that for you. And look, you can see I've even marked it up a little bit because I'm interacting with that checklist. I want to make sure I talk about the things that I need to talk about. To print the module checklist, because the module checklists are, displayed through a wiki page, and I know a lot of you already know this, but if you go to the little page button where the checklist is, you go to that page button, and there's a little bitty arrow right there. You can do a little drop down and download PDF, and it actually looks really great on paper. It's formatted nicely, and you have a nice little checklist you can print up. So I urge you to print up the checklist so that you know, okay, where am I headed this module? What am I going to do this module? I want to apologize for a slightly late opening of this module. Here it's Monday morning, 10 a.m. That's why you can hear all the excited future teachers downstairs talking before their class. So it is Monday morning. The module's still, there's a few things that I'm continuing to tweak. By the time you watch this video, I may already have it all open and it may not apply to you. I've also not been as responsive over the weekend to students' messages as I normally like to be. I have just been trying my hardest to get this open, and the reason why it's taking so long is because I've tweaked and adjusted the group it assignment, and it's a massive collaborative project over 6 weeks of time, and I have to carve out the collaboration spaces that you work in, and it just takes a long time. Now, the project's important, and that's why I take that time to do it, but I basically spent my whole weekend working on that, getting that space set up for you so that hopefully it will make sense and it will be beneficial to you. And I believe that it will. So I'll go ahead and talk about that ever so quickly. Through that assignment, and this does not apply to the speech-language pathology majors, by the way. Speech-language pathology majors, you have a separate cluster of assignments that you'll want to make sure that you do, and you don't want to do the teacher track stuff. But for the teacher track folks, basically what you've been put into groups kind of around your major or complementary majors, groups of about 3 to 4, and you're going to find an online lesson plan, or unit plan, shouldn't say lesson plan, unit plan, and you're going to translate it into the Understanding by Design template, and you're going to revise it, and you're going to do that over a 6 week period. But each week, broken down into each module, there's specific things you want to do week by week. So it's very important that you I like having the door open because it just kind of brings life into the video. It's getting kind of loud. But each week you're going to have things that you want to do. So this for the group it's assignment, time frame is very important. If you're a procrastinator, like I tend to sometimes be, this is somewhere where this is an area where you need to be committed to getting your work done in a timely fashion. Can't procrastinate on this. If you do, my recommendation to procrastinators is to let it go. You can't. There's not going to be a way to make this stuff up. There's not a way to say yes. Let's let your whole group do this late. That's too stressful for the group. So we need to stay on the timeline. You cannot count on being able to do your group its work late. If you can't participate one week, just tell your group mates, I'm not going to do it this week. I'm stepping out, and I'll let Miss Hewitt know, and just do that. I mean, that would be much better to be up front so that your group mates don't stress out about you not participating. But really what you should do is say, I'm going to get this stuff done. This is the first stuff I'll do. If anything's late, it's the other projects that my group mates aren't counting on. For example, the digital movie making project, you have a whole week that you could turn that in late past the deadline for just 20% off, and quite honestly, I probably won't even take that 20% off. So make that kind of thing. Make those projects that don't involve your classmates as much. Make those be the ones that get the slightly lower priority. Don't lower the priority too much. The group work, again, timeliness and commitment to that is very important because there's no way to make it up. But so you're going to revise the plan and you're going to make it better in the UBD framework. You're going to talk about technology integration, and that's kind of the essence of Group It. You want to get in there immediately and watch my video overview. I have basically 10 major points that I give you, and then I show you around the environment that I've created for you. And you want to watch that overview and just get an idea of what the assignment entails. it's very important that you do that in an online class, really any class, is that you just break the ice with an assignment and you say, what am I supposed to do? Let yourself panic for 10 minutes and then sleep on it. And the next day you can start figuring out, okay, here's how I'm going to do it step by step. Here's how I'm going to tackle this thing. So you need to go watch that video. I've made a PowerPoint and I've presented it, and then I show you around the environment. And that is crucial to your understanding. You will not want to wait 1 week before you watch that, because this, again, things are going to be due in the first week. Each week there's going to be things you have to do with the grouped assignments. Okay, so do not wait. Take today or tomorrow or Wednesday at the latest to check out the overall presentation I made. Speech pathology majors, you guys are going to look at telepractice this week, this and next week in your grouped assignments, and then for grouped 2 and 3 you get to go and interview a practicing SLP in a school or other context and do a podcast, movie, or voice thread report on that. And if you have any confusion about your assignments, if you feel neglected, because quite honestly, most of my attention is going to be on the 96 students that are doing the teacher track groupets, and you guys, there's only 2 of you, so I'm going to come in, but I'm not going to be, it's just going to take me a few minutes to kind of look at what you're doing and talking about. So if you feel neglected, speak up, be squeaky wheel. I want to make sure I'm giving you all of the attention you also need. Okay, moving on to digital movie making. Everything's ready except today, Monday morning as of 10 a.m. I'm still hammering out the alternative digital movie making assignment. I had intended to get that finished 5 days ago, but it just didn't happen. It couldn't. The groupets stuff has taken priority. I needed to get that ready. So the alternative instructions will be ready soon. Today, I hope. And then finally, for the progress video journal number 2 will be due at the end of this module. Make sure you wait till the end to do it, after you've gone through these experiences. I'm going to change the focus of the progress video journal question for this module, and I will let you know what that focus change is. So that's it. That's all I've got for you. And I hope you enjoy this module. I hope that things are going well. We're about at mid-semester, and I'm sure we're all feeling a little bit panicked about life in general as things kind of get more complicated in all of our classes, and we're just kind of in the thick of things. All right, so let me know if you need any help with anything, and if anything's urgent, always make sure that you call my cell phone, 678-310-4425. Call or text that number. And if it's less urgent, send me a message in Forsten. That's fine too. All right, talk to you later.